Hey everyone, welcome back. Disclaimer, this story is very violent. Not scary, there's a lot of violence. So if you're soft-hearted, please don't watch this video. I don't understand what is happening in my life. The police tried to track that website, but there is no history in my system. I clicked on the links randomly and went to that website. I don't know how I went there. The police changed all my information and told me to go to another town. I changed everything and left my town. My friend Ben is staying in his room. Ben is a very good, hard-working, honest person. He doesn't even drink drugs. In fact, Ben doesn't even know what the deep web is. I told him everything about me in advance. He said that there is no problem for me to stay. One night, we were both studying. It was already late at night. My phone vibrated. My pass had not left me yet. In that message, a message from an unknown number said, "Your computer will be open." Number no time, no date. I open my laptop, but I have no control over my laptop. I try to move the mouse, but no use. Someone is accessing my laptop from somewhere, but I have never given remote access permission to anyone. I tried some keyboard shortcuts. No use, none of them work. The person accessing remotely is downloading some software on my laptop. I think this is malware or some kind of virus. I can't do anything. My phone vibrated again. The message said, "Look out the window." I don't know which window, but I saw from a window where I was sitting, there was a white color van in my apartment parking lot. There was a man with a phone in his hand. He looked at me and shook his head. My phone vibrated again. Type Shift Alt F5 at the same time to activate the software. I shouted Ben. The fear on my face could be seen, but the person outside was angry. Ben immediately called the police, and they said they would come in a moment. I still hadn't activated the software, as he said. I got a vibration again. "If you don't activate the software, I'll come to your room." I don't know why he can't activate the software. I do, and even have the courage to ask. I now understand that the software is definitely malware or spyware or some kind of virus that can damage my computer. That's why I haven't activated it yet. Ben took the iron rod in his hand. In case he comes in after 5 minutes, we can hear the sound of our doorknob turning. We have already locked the door. They started banging the door hard. The two of us in the house were sweating with fear. We looked out the windows. There was no one there. They started banging the door even more violently. After a while, we heard the sound of footsteps leaving the hall. The sound of the forest slowly faded away. My phone rang again. It vibrated. "We'll be back." The police came and stopped at the door. They asked me to look at the door. My name was carved with a knife on the door. The police checked my entire building. Another IT policeman also came with them. He was checking my computer. He was investigating the software that I had installed earlier. After a long time, he closed and uninstalled the software. He told me that my laptop was not safe and that he had corrected all the core files on my laptop. He cleaned my laptop completely. He took my phone and connected it to his system. Like the last time, he could not find where my message came from. He alerted the police at the police station near my room. He gave me their personal numbers to call if I needed anything. The next day, I had just come from college. I was very tired. Ben had not come yet, so I was trying to sleep. After a while, I heard something moving from the door of Ben's room. The door suddenly opened. I jumped out of bed, startled by the sound. When I looked up, I saw a man wearing a mask walking towards me. I got up, slammed the door shut, jumped out the window, started my bike, and rode away. When the police arrived, the masked man was not there as expected. Nothing was missing from my apartment. Nothing was stolen. The police had placed 2 constables guarding my apartment. They were monitoring who was coming into the building and who was leaving. I opened my laptop and noticed that my wallpaper had been changed. Earlier, there should have been a nature wallpaper. Now there was a photo of a man wearing a mask and covered in blood. That mask was the only mask I saw yesterday. All the software programs that should have been on my laptop had been deleted. The software that the police had deleted was still there. I clicked on that software in the middle of my desktop, and it filled my entire desktop. Some video was playing. After a while, I realized it was not a video, but a live broadcast from somewhere. Exit. I tried so hard to get it to work, but it didn't work. There was a boy's house in that live stream. The boy was between 17 and 20 years old. He was sitting in front of a computer. I think the video I saw was coming from a webcam, but I don't think he knew that his webcam was on. A small chat box opened in the top right corner of my screen. In that box, welcome to our live stream. We are glad everyone could be here. Thank you, Akash, for being here as well. My eyes widened in fear. My name is Akash, and they all waited until I clicked on the software. After clicking, the live stream started. In the video, the door behind the boys slowly opened. A man wearing a mask came out of the door with a toolbox in his hand. He slowly put the toolbox down and took the tape. He held the boy tightly from behind and put a plaster on his mouth. The boy was shaking with fear. He was trying to scream. The tape made him hard. He was making sounds without being able to scream. Then I realized that there was no one in the house except that boy. What was going to happen from here was going to be very scary. I was trying so hard to exit the site, but it wasn't working. The masked man had stabbed the boy in the chest with a screwdriver. There was blood all over. The boy was making sounds in pain. Water was coming out of his mouth. This psycho was stabbing the screwdriver even deeper. He took a hammer and hit my hand on the table until it was crushed. I was trying to exit in every way, but nothing was working. Many people were posting messages like that in the chat box, giving suggestions like, do this, do that. The psycho took a chainsaw and put on the boy's face and turned it on. The water wouldn't stop coming out of my mouth. He grabbed my dead boy by the collar and threw him on the floor. I vomited in the chat box and said, "Oh my God, that's it." Was so wonderful. Thank you so much for doing this. You are posting such horrible messages. Culture 045. Thanks for watching, Akash. Then the software closed itself, and I see that masked man wallpaper again. I am sweating all over. I am breathing heavily. I feel sick. My phone kept vibrating all the time. I did not look at my phone. I saw many missed calls, messages. My friends and family were scolding me very badly. I sent messages. What happened to my dad? I sent a message. You sent that. Murder video live stream. To everyone, I don't understand who you are. I called the police. Those psychos sent a live stream from my phone. To everyone, they ruined my life in 10 minutes. The police came. I explained everything that happened to them. They told my friends. They called a family and spoke to them. I know that no one else can see me as normal. The police tried very hard to catch all these psychos. They increased the investigation. They increased the officers. They hired 4 nurses in 1 month. One was Culture 045. The second was Admin 1. The other 2 people who worked for them discovered the site and completely closed it, like in a horror movie. I have to say that I am still receiving messages from them to this day, but I have not had any disturbance from them. After their arrest, I have not received any calls or messages. The fact that they are in jail gives me courage. But what scares me even more is that those who watch that live stream and posted comments while enjoying it are still roaming this world with me. It disturbs me a lot. There are thousands of them. Everyone is like Culture 045. Be very careful if you go to the web now. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to be notified of future uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.